Hey, thanks for watching Arigato Mato, the YouTube channel. We came down here today to visit Global Auto. Global Auto is really, really famous. They've been here a little over 17 years. And what they are is a high-end turnkey JDM car company where they take cars that are tuned by another company that works with them. And what they do here is they set them all up, they detail them, they add things to the car for aesthetic purposes, raise the value to what it's worth. And what you're getting when you buy a car from this company is a turnkey, very awesome, clean, well-checked vehicle that's not going to just fall apart on you or break down like you would get if you went to an auction. These, as people that are GTR fans like myself know, this is the latest GTR, the R35, or nicknamed Godzilla from the beginning. As you can see, this has got some work wheels. I don't know the exact model. They're work rims. This is basically stock otherwise on the outside, the exterior. And then you have over here this gorgeous blue one. It's got some carbon fiber side skirts, carbon fiber rear lip, carbon fiber accents to the mirrors here. Carbon fiber front splitters on the bottom of the bumper, and it's got some Advan racing forged wheels as well, which are very well made, very expensive wheels. And as you can see, it's got the stock aspect to it as well, except for the hood. The hood is definitely an upgrade, vented with some carbon fiber inserts for the NACA ducts. Tow hook here in the front added. It's got a lot of aesthetics. It's got the wide fender also addition on the front here. This, of course, is the most iconic of all GTRs, the R34, and this is what most people think of when they think of GTRs. They think of Paul Walker, Fast and the Furious. This is what they're thinking of, the R34 GTR. This one is a V-Spec, I believe. We'll have to go back through here in a second and see the rear, but I know this white one is a V-Spec 2 newer, or see, what did you call it, newer spec edition. This one has the carbon fiber hood, it looks like to me, from looking at it, how the paint's shining, and the duct here, NACA duct, I call those. The NACA duct was actually an invention from a long time ago by race car, I forget the man's name, but it's a low drag, high flow form of intake for air intake. This one's got basically stock otherwise, except for the wing and the little adjustable spat in the back, which each one of these has. Some very nice rims, Advan again, forged wheels. The next one over here next to it is also, of course, an R34. This has got Volk rims, very common version of the Volks with the bronze. A lot of people in the States really worship these wheels. Still basically stock looking otherwise, besides the hood and the rear wing addition. Very good looking, what we call in the States JDM white. But it's got some BBS mesh piece rims here. And still, once again, basically kept clean. And stepping away from that, here is it looks like an STI. This blue STI here. You got a wide fender kit, raised Volks rims again, wheels. Definitely upgraded spoiler. It's a very high double-decker spoiler. And this, it's hard to tell because it doesn't have any labeling on it, but definitely done up, tuned up. Every car here has some form of horsepower tune. It's not just looks only. Here's a V-Spec R34. I believe over here, another V-Spec. This is a V-Spec 2. As you can see, the labeling there. This is a V-Spec 2 NER edition, or newer. Another V-Spec. So these are all looking, it depends on what they charge here, but street value, it's not importable to the States yet, but street value here in Japan is between 8 million to 10 million yen minimum. But with these, you're probably looking more along the 12 million yen price tag. This is a gorgeous rendition of an R35 here. Very, very well organized carbon, very nice kit. You got the wide fender kit here with the carbon fiber spats. And this one looks like it's running a set of Advans. There's like some 20s, there's 22s. What size is that? That's 20s, 235 20s. Your fully importable car right here, of course, is the R32 GTR, this black one. And this looks like a Nismo. Yeah, it's a Nismo labeling. I don't know if that means it's Nismo originally. It does have the Nismo Advan style rims. And then over here, more R35s. Now this, I'm not a GTR super fanatic. I love GTRs, but I don't know as much about the history, but I do know this color scheme is super rare and very expensive, and it's also one of the ones that is able to be imported into the States under the 25-year rule as a show. I forget the actual name of the law, but under a show car loophole, I guess you could call it. So you can bring this into the States with this color scheme as a show car only. But of course, people still drive them on the street, but that's what you have to register it as. This has also got the Volt racing wheels on it. This is a V-Spec as well. I forget the name of the color exactly. It's a purple color, but it's a chameleon style. I'd have to look up online to get the exact name of the color for this. Here's another R32, R35. This is definitely a very rare color for R34. This is the Nismo S-Tune R34. And over here we have another R33. We got the F3DS RX-7, or third gen RX-7 in the States, they call it. These are not as popular as the GTRs or as importable, but they're very fast cars and very formidable. They were one of the first street cars to be put into the supercar status, 178 miles an hour from the factory in 93 when they came out, 92, 93. Another R32. We're gonna work our way over here where they have the hoods up for us and show you some of the reasons why the prices are what they are here, because you're getting what you pay for, literally. So this is a R33, 1996, I believe you said it was. And as you can see, I mean, you got Nismo parts galore, you got Greddy, you got a lot of upgrades, coil radiator. The engine, I don't know what exact power it has, but it's saying what looks like a Renick high power engine. So obviously that one's been tuned out by a shop. And this might be an ARC intake. I cannot tell because it doesn't have a label on it, but it looks a lot like an ARC intake, which Toyota is big with ARC as well. It has the same Volk forged. Or no, these are Rays. Yeah, Rays Volk, yeah, Rays Volk. The Brembo is the biggest part of R33, the V-Specs in general, is the Brembo package, Brembo front and rear brake calipers and rotors, oversized, more for racing style. And then this one here, it's got the CE28s, I believe these are Volks? Rays, yeah, Rays, so super lightweight wheels. This one's got upgraded calipers that are not the stock Brembos. Looks like Alcone. Yeah, Greg's Alcone calipers. Now this one has got a little more than that one in tune wise, and you can see right away, big turbo, big massive snail right there. Got an external oil cooler, oil filter mounted here. The oil collection can, catch tank, radiator, collection cans, custom. All kinds of race ready stuff, ARC radiator here. It's got some HKS tuned parts. This thing is definitely tuned. I'm sure, I'd have to ask exact specs, but I'm sure it's probably up in the 500-600 horsepower range with that turbo setup. They're asking 6 million yen, I think you said, for this. 6.8, somewhere around there. So it's like US dollars, around $60,000. The last one is around 50,000 US dollars, that white one. This one was also around 58,000, I believe. 55,000, 5.5 million yen, I think you said. It's got a lot of Nismo stuff done to it, very clean. Got a powder coat, wrinkled HKS valve covers. This is very, very nice. I would assume this might be a R34 swap. I'm not for sure, but it looks like it might be a later model RB26 DET motor. It's got the ARC intercooler, ARC radiator. A lot of nice stuff. It's a really, really good looking clean car. That strut brace is a beast. You can hang the car from that. And then of course here's the R32 generation before this one with raised wheels as well. Very, very clean, well put together shop here. It took about a 2-hour train trip down from Kyoto, where I live at, to come down here, and my friend was nice enough to come along and help me film. So now that you've seen all the outside, we're gonna go on ahead and head to his private collection that he offered to let me see and film. So that's a really cool bonus for you guys to be able to see. So we're gonna go ahead and head in there. But before we do, let's go over here and see what else they're working on. It looks like they're working on a 3rd gen RX-7. Oh, and we got the other R33 here. This R33 was what, 5 million. This R33. This is actually wearing the R34 stock GTR wheels, which look really good, even on the R34, but amazing on the R33. It kind of brings up the looks of it and the age of it a little bit newer. Of course, we got the R32 here. So there's another 3rd gen RX-7 over there that they're working on the street side, a white one. And then here's their shop outside. So yeah, so I say we head on inside. All right, welcome back. As I stated earlier, we were invited out to his personal home and his amazingly large shop with all kinds of storage in here, to his personal collection of mostly R34s, and in the back there's, I believe, an R33 and an R32. As you can see right here, right in the front, we have the iconic blue color scheme, R34. I believe this is a newer spec. Yeah, V-Spec 2 newer spec. But the most amazing car is, in fact, what he even told us just a while ago. This one, the Z-Tune R34, very clean, very, very expensive car. You're looking at, what did he say, 60 million yen, so around 600,000, almost 600,000 US dollars for this car. And this is his personal favorite, obviously. Another R34 right next to it, the same style of hood. I don't know if this one, I don't think it's a Z-Tune. This is a nice color. This is actually a very interesting color. This is a V-Spec, newer as well. So this is a newer spec, V-Spec 2. Same style right behind it here, same hood. I believe this is also a V-Spec 2 newer. Yes, another V-Spec 2 newer. Even so, I mean, these R34s right here, you're looking at like an ungodly amount of money. That one maybe almost 600,000 American dollars. You're still looking at close to 200,000 American dollars for each one of these that you're looking at, especially this R33, very rare 400R edition. I don't know if you can see there a good shot of it or not. That is a very sought after, very rare GTR as well. Very clean cars. Every one of these is immaculate, just some dust. Back here we got an R32. And this one over here, I don't know if you can make it over there to get the engine bay shot. Can you get it? Can you see it? Very clean. Here, I'll go over here. This is ouch. What do they call it? The purple 2 color scheme, yeah. I believe. And it's a very, very rare. Once again, it's one of those cars that you can loophole into the United States under the show. I forget what the exact thing is, but it's a show car entry to get it in before you hit the 25-year mark. And it's a very clean color. As you can see, it's changing green, purple, bluish, almost black in some areas. And then we'll work our way back out so you can see the rears of these amazing cars. There again is the V-Spec 2 Nura. Another V-Spec 2 Nura in the iconic blue. I believe they call that Daytona blue or Montego. I forget what the Montego blue is, the RX-7. And then of course, let's get a nice shot of that engine bay again on that Nura. That Z-Tune. Yeah, very clean. Very nice. Very appreciative of being invited out here to see this wonderful stuff, wonderful car collection. Arigatou gozaimasu. Now we'll go back and look at a couple more things back at the shop and then do some magic. 60 million? Not 6.
60 million. 60. So
the Z2 is 60 million. It's like a 600,000. This is a Z-Tune R34. So this is his personal collection. He was nice enough to offer to bring us out here by
Should I?
K-Car. Yeah, I'll do a quick walkthrough, then we'll... Yeah, actually, you know what? Yeah, let's let you do that. Make sure, okay, here's my film guy and a magician. We're gonna have some of his magic on the end of this video, so stay to the end. Don't click pause, don't click stop.